What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Sexy Salem Show from our Washington County Community Foundation studios at Salem High School. I'm your sexy host, Les Bowles.
And I'm your other sexy host, Adam Wool.
Welcome back to the Super Sexy Salem Show.
That's right, we're bringing sexy back.
We hope everyone has had an amazing 9 weeks.
What's going on this week?
Attention seniors, formal photos will be taken today. This is the last day. Shirts, ties, bow ties, suspenders will be provided as options.
Black velvet capes will be used for the girls. For more information, see Miss Spalding in room 8.
Shane Dowling and the Rotary Club need help with apple cider press at Old Settlers Day, October 7th through 8th.
If you'd like to help get some volunteer hours or get an upper body workout, please call Shane at 812-620-0202.
Seniors, this is your week. College Go. It's all about helping you get where you want to go with your future, but you can't go if you don't apply.
So go to learnmoreindiana.org to find links to Indiana colleges or commit to applying to at least one college this week.
A lot of colleges in Indiana are even waiving their application fees this week. Remember, we are here to help.
Teachers and counselors would love to help you get that essay in perfect shape or write you a recommendation letter or even talk to you about any questions you might have.
Seniors, please remember to turn in your lavender PSAT paper to Miss Martin.
Hello, juniors. Have you thought about taking a virtual or in-person college visit this year? How about doing some job shadowing?
With nearly 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States, you've got a lot of exploring to do. Come talk to your school counselor about getting set up for college visits or a job shadow experience.
Plan a trip on this weekend with your family, friends, or check out virtual tours and career information from the comfort of your couch. Visit learnmoreindiana.org for information of college visits and careers.
Don't forget, students, that next Wednesday, October 4th, you will get an extra hour of sleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Teachers have to come in normal time though, but we get to come in school late. I like that.
Now let's toss over to Natalie for the weather.
Thanks, Adam and Les. Adam, you'll be happy with the weather tonight. For this upcoming week, it looks like we are trending upwards with temperatures staying in the low to mid 80s most of the week. So let's look at your sexy SLNN AccuView weather 8-day forecast. Friday, there will be a high of 80 degrees with a low of 57, and that is senior night against Eastern. Saturday, there's a high of 82 with a low of 57. And then Sunday is a high of 75 with a low of 55, and it's National Smile Day. Monday, we have a high of 83 with a low of 55. Tuesday will be a high of 84 with a low of 56, and that is senior night for Salem Lions volleyball. Wednesday is a high of 85 with a low of 56. Thursday is a high of 84 with a low of 56. Friday we have a high of 82 with a low of 55, and there will be a football game at Charlestown. Now let's take a second for a short commercial break, then head over to Community News with Elaine.
Don't you have to be wealthy to donate to the foundation? Not at all. Some of our donors are in elementary school. Others choose to donate over time through payroll deduction or monthly ACH accounts. Donations of any size are accepted and greatly appreciated. All you need to know is what organization or area of interest you would like to support, and we will handle the rest.
Thanks for that weather report, Natalie. Last Friday, Salem High School won their first football game. Congrats, boys. The Fumblebee pulled through. But we would also like to extend our congratulations to Blake Lorman and Audrey Hickey, who are crowned homecoming king and queen. First runner-ups were Darren Ledford and Gabby Hypes. Last Saturday, the Salem Marching Lions competed at Springs Valley. They received second place and also got the Best Percussion Award. Tomorrow, they will compete in the Scholastic Band Prelims. The top 6 bands from this competition will move on to state. Congrats and good luck, Marching Lions. Next weekend is Old Settlers Days. Visit the Pioneer Village in Salem and shop at vendor booths, watch historical reenactments, look at art, or buy hand-pressed apple cider. The festival will start October 7th and end October 8th. Be sure to stop by. Speaking of Old Settlers Days, we got a chance to interview Stephanie Bynes, who is the county historian and director of the depot. Here is that interview now.
Today we are sitting down with Stephanie Vine from the Historical Society to talk about Old Settlers Day. She's the county historian and director of the depot. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you for having me.
Are there going to be any new vendors during Old Settlers Day?
So we have quite a few new vendors. We actually have several boutiques coming this year, which we haven't had in the past. We will have new demonstrators. We have a wood burner who will be on site burning, I believe, anything you request. We have a spoon carver, which I think is pretty interesting. Face painter. We'll have sourdough bread, and I believe you can get a starter from them as well. And then we will have, something new. It's neurotechnology. So it's for a lot of people who deal with chronic pain and things. It's not narcotic. It doesn't influence your system any, but it's patches. And somebody will be here with that this year.
It's incredible. Are you having any events at the amphitheater during Old Settlers
Yes,
Day?
so we do have a concert at 6 p.m. on Saturday, October 7th, and it's Jim Smoke, who is a bluegrass legend and is from volunteers here at the depot, actually, and then Andrew Applegate, who is currently lives in Louisville, but is starting his career in Nashville and has a record coming on the way, and he will start at 7:30.
That's great.
And it's a free concert. Donations appreciated.
What is Old Settlers Day and how did it come about?
So it started actually in the 1880s in the picnic grounds, which are kind of out where the Salem Speedway is. And it began when there were still settlers from the community that were still alive, and they would meet and have a picnic, and people would talk to them and they would share their stories. And then it became an annual kind of community event. And over time we started holding it here at the Historical Society grounds. And so we've had it here for several decades, and it's one of our biggest events every year. People come back for it, and it gives us a chance to show our buildings and open the museum to the public for people that don't always get to see it because they can't scheduling, they can't always get here. So, and admissions are free, but donations are appreciated.
So what kind of demonstrations will there be?
There'll be someone operating the loom in the loom house. There will be, of course, someone who is a pioneer teacher in the schoolhouse. And as I said, the wood burner, the spoon carving. There'll be someone here painting. Roseanne Quattro will have her paintings and selling some and taking commissions, I imagine, for future paintings.
Right. I know there's the amphitheater and there's all these demonstrations, but is there any other kinds of entertainment on the grounds?
There will be entertainers performing at the porch of the John Hay House. And they'll be throughout the day, and that schedule will be posted probably when you come in that day, like Saturday morning or Sunday morning. It's 10 to 4 this year, both days. You'll be able to pick up a schedule and see who's playing. I know the Cord and Dulcimers will be in, I think, both days, but definitely playing on Saturday. They're always fun to hear.
So what's your favorite part of Old Settlers Day?
Besides the food? Definitely the food. I enjoy that everyone gets to appreciate this place the way I do. I love that there are people that come, every year, and I get to see them. I don't always see them the rest of the time. I love when people who've never been here come, and they are always impressed by what we have, what we offer. And it's my personal thing, of course, but I love everybody who comes in and sees the train set downstairs at the depot and how impressed they always are by that. So, but definitely the food. So we're not going to lie about that.
No. Most importantly, and I've got to know, will there be a kettle corn vendor?
There will be kettle corn here. There has to be kettle corn here, or I think it would be protested. Yes, and that will be by the Rotary. And they always set up on the lawn right next to the John Hay House, and they will also have apple cider.
Are there going to be any other events coming to the depot or amphitheater?
We will, of course, have a sale at the depot, and all proceeds help me keep the doors open. And the Monon Historical Society will also have items for sale that they don't often open up, but maybe once or twice a year to the public. And we will have Canton Christian Church Ladies Mission. We'll be selling food. That's always popular, and they will have beans and cornbread on Sunday.
So, are there any other events other than Old Settlers Day?
Yes, we actually have several coming up in the next couple months. October 27th, about 7 p.m. Around dark, we will be showing Hocus Pocus at the amphitheater. That's partnered with the YMCA. That will be free as well. There'll be popcorn, hot dogs. I don't think we'll have snow cones that late in October, but we have been having snow cones in the summer films. And then the Village Trick or Treat is October 28th at 5 p.m. And then, of course, the parade follows. And that's several organizations take different buildings in the village. And you can come in. You start at the entrance to the Stevens Museum and work your way through. And then April 8th of next year, of course, we're in the path for the eclipse. And we will have a large 3-day event here. And we're still working out the details on that, but we'll have tent space to sell or to rent, and it'll be open to the public. You can come in, and if you just follow us on our Facebook or our website, then you can get a calendar of our events there.
Do you have anything else to add about the upcoming Old Settlers Day, or anything else with the depot or the John Hay Center?
So Saturday morning, Old Settlers Board, in order to help us raise money, will be selling breakfast, biscuits and gravy. You can come in and eat or get it to go. And that's new this year. In the past, some organizations have sold breakfast, but we haven't been able to do that in a few years. So there'll be that. And there is a children's obstacle course that will be here, and that's the Indiana National Guard is taking care of that for us. So that's something new this year. And like I said, 10 to 4. And all the buildings will be open on the grounds, and we hope everybody comes and has a good time.
Well, I'll sure be there. But again, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
This is Davin Ross with the Salem Lions News Network. Now back to the studio.
Thanks again to Stephanie Vines. Now I'll throw it over to our super sexy sportcaster, Maggie.
Shop local at Lynx Clothing and Shoes. Lynx offers a wide variety of clothing. Looking for a nice outfit for the night? Lynx has it. Need a nice pair of shoes to go with it? Lynx has it. Lynx doesn't just offer nice clothes, though. They also provide all your local sports team gear. Shop for Salem, Eastern, or West Washington merchandise. Is your child missing any sports gear for his or her game? Lynx has it. With the wide selection and stylish and comfortable clothing and shoes, all your sports gear and equipment needs, along with the reasonable prices and a central location in the heart of downtown Salem, Indiana, there is no reason you shouldn't stop by and shop at Lynx Clothing and Shoes.
Let's get into the Sports Minute from the Sexy Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. I'm your host, Maggie Gibson. The Lions football team lost to number 15, 1A Springs Valley on the 15th. However, the Lions got their first win of the season last Friday at home versus the Corden Central Panthers, 42-32. They were led in rushing by freshman running back Logan Dent. He ended the night with 106 yards on 18 carries and 2 touchdowns. Quarterback Adam Mole was second in rushing yards with 91 yards on 9 carries and was 5 of 6 through the air for 96 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing and 1 passing. The Lions will host the Eastern Musketeers tonight, which is also senior night. Thank you to all the seniors for your dedication and hard work. Football will be back on the road next week as they travel to Charlestown to take on the Pirates. Remember, if you can't be at the game, then head over to ihsatv.org/Salem High School to watch any home game live with the SLNN crew. The Lady Lions volleyball team is currently 10-16 overall. They beat Orleans and Henryville last week, but fell to Corden on the road. They are currently on a 2-game win streak, beating Eastern and Clarksville both 3-0. At the timing of this, we hadn't received the North Harrison score from last night. Boys tennis have won a slew of games as of late. They beat B&L 3-2, Corden Central 3-2, and Eastern 4-1. They were beaten by North Harrison last Monday. Good luck the rest of the season, boys. The Sexy Girls soccer team beat Austin 1-0 on a goal by Flora Wade. The girls had their senior night on Thursday. We'll get the results to that game next show. Congratulations to Lady Roberts for placing 11th at the Ted Fox Invitational. The Lions will run again October 1st to compete for conference at Silver Creek. Swim team has begun preseason conditioning. They will practice Tuesdays 3:45 to 5:15 and Thursdays 5:45 a.m. to 7:15. Anyone that wants to try out swimming is welcome to attend. If you have any questions, contact Mrs. White or Mrs. Whitlatch. That's about it for me at the Sexy Hoosier Upland Sports Desk. We'll be back with the closing of our show and the sexy anchors after this short commercial break.
At Eddie Gilstrap, our customers are family. Rated in the top 6% nationwide in Ford dealers, we pride ourselves on our no-pressure environment, honesty, and integrity. Come see us today and discover why we're different. Eddie Gilstrap Motors.
That's it for this sexy third episode. Thank you for tuning into the Salem Show from the Washington County Community Foundation Studios.
This concludes our third episode of Season 11 of the Sexy Salem Show.
As the sexy show runs down, we would like to remind everyone watching to like and subscribe to our YouTube account and streaming channels.
Also, don't forget to check out the other sexy social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
On these apps, you can view an array of videos and updates about our Sexy Salem Lions News Network.
Let's not forget about our sexy radio station, 700 Roar Radio.
You can find it online at live365.com or on Roku.
Content for Roar Radio is added daily, including the 411.
And with that, we will see you next time, Sexy Nation.
Stay sexy, SHS.
What's good, YouTube?
Yeah, you gotta go with that. I like it.
Oh, Smile Day. Is it national?
Do or work on arm, upper body strength.
We get to come to school, I like.
Yeah, what can our football expect for weather conditions tonight?
Oh my gosh. Walk away.
The Lions football team. The Fumblebee. Finally. Congratulations. I have to read. Okay. What a queen.
But we would also like to contest. Tomorrow, they will compete in the Scholastic Band State Prelims. The top six